Greetings. This is going to be a long one, you guys. I know it's been a minute. Stick around, stick around. Today's title: Some Mistakes Men Are Making. And this is coming off the heels of Coach Tony Gaskins. I love me some Tony Gaskins. He has some great advice, tips, and resources, especially when it comes to business on how to bring in them coins. But sometimes on that relationship advice or how he might perceive a woman, in my opinion, be's a little bit off. So his video, Some Mistakes Women Are Making, threw me a little back, where he mostly talked about the clothing, and I'm thinking this probably comes off the heels of everyone discussing the Keke Palmer situation. But I'm here today because it triggered a nerve for me because of my uniqueness in the way that I move. And I think a lot contributes to my growing up on television and love the arts and being in dance and expressing myself in my clothing. And people be getting misconstrued on things, and that's why we be at the anxiety levels that we be in society. Mind your business, but and then it's like people speak and themselves, like no harm, Mr. Gaskins, but he had a certain kind of feeling mentioned. Go watch his video when talking about his wife wearing shorts. At least, they coming down past the thighs, not even a booty cheek. That's concerning to me. When I press for first loving you, me, and loving yourself, I think that we won't be in the situations that we find ourselves in if we can all become more secure in who we are. He talked about the shorts, leggings, whatever they were, some type of pants that he felt uncomfortable with. And his statement behind is that they were sexy. They were sexy, too sexy, and he was attracted to her. And it was like, if he was attracted to her and men like what he liked, then they would be attracted to her. I mean, she's your eye candy, sir. Let her be her. You said, and I understand, like for me, single right now, was recently engaged and recently divorced. I've been single, divorced, officially 1 year, but technically 3. And if you really, really want to get technically, we were married approximately about close to 9 years. It would have been 10 years if the following year had not got the divorce. But being in a home, that divorce was gone long time. And it's, for me, like I say, we will all be okay. Well, most of us. Sane minds, sound minds. If we become secure within ourselves. Like the comment about the clothing, in my opinion, giving a slight pass for male or female to disrespect, that hit a trigger, because no one, if I came out butt naked, what they say, we didn't even find out about the need for clothing until Eve gave Adam the apple to bite, but joke. Don't come for me, because I'll sit and figure, come back and yeah. But I'm saying this in a sense of if we can just sit back and think on who we are and whose we are. In the mentioning, I want to say mental health awareness, because when I decided to leave my husband, ex-husband, he immediately moved someone else in. His decision for that was, he said he did not want to be lonely. Title for this message: some mistakes men are making. Jumping into relationships before you've healed. Many of you be in relationships, 2, 3, 4, 5 relationships or more. Can't understand how all that energy is used. But not being in a relationship with the key person in whom you should be, and that's you. Yes, you. We say put God first in everything we do. You know what I've come to understand? In putting God first is you. Putting you first. First loving you. You are God. He made you in His image to be, to live, to do even more. Comment for the slight pass. Again, whether the woman want to go out naked, that's the woman you chose, or whether the man wants to go out in sweatpants, as Tony says, with the flopper happening. If that's what makes you comfortable, do you. Do you. I can't for the life of me understand how anybody grown could try to control anybody else that's grown. Yes, living single and then being in a relationship, dating, boyfriend or girlfriend, however you want to call it. I myself think too old to be calling someone my boyfriend, my man, or my husband. I think those are all 3 different types in give or take, but still being able to be yourself. There's a time and a place for everything. Time and a place for everything. I have some sexy clothes, but I travel a lot, and the cruise ship is my thing, and being on the beach, so I have a lot of see-through type items. And I listened to his video, Tony Gasson's, where he talked about a lady said the clothing store where she used to shop had closed down. That's because it's so many different places that you can go and buy on the internet, honey. It's not because they're not making your type of clothes. Whatever your fashion is, get you a stylist. They'll know exactly where to go to pull up things. Me, myself, I'm like just now in my 50s getting into my body, me, really loving me, where before I was made to feel ashamed of me. So now I show off, but I think in the right places. I know I was off on a trip like a year or so ago, and one of the ladies approached me on the trip and said that I dressed a little bit too sexy, and I felt some kind of a way, but in order to, please her and make her comfortable, I went back to my room, I changed, and I dressed down, and then when we went out onto our next little excursion, that lady that pulled me to the side was bonkers with the sexuality. I was like, whoa, and I was looking like a dunce, so be you, if you're be comfortable in who you are. Yes, there's certain things. No, you won't go out, into God's house with low riders and a tube top on. No, the place. There's a place, a time, and a place for everything, and in moderation. Now, in rebuttal to some mistakes women are making, I took it to some mistakes that men are making, because I feel that I am a great catch. And I know that there are a lot of other women out here. In my opinion, they say that there's more women out here than men. So there's more women out here than men. We already have it hard where we could find, well, not find, because the man is supposed to be finding us, but for a good man to catch us. And with the limited number, because the women outweigh the men, I guess I'll be one of the ones. I don't want to say that and manifesting in that end, not bringing that in, because I want to say he will find me if he haven't already, because I say the wedding is called off. We'll see how this goes. But what I say right now, what I'm not liking is the control. I am not one to be controlled. And yes, I am one to submit. But in a balance of what I'm submitting to, I'm submitting to the help and the benefit of my man, but not at the submission of losing myself. And so, wedding called off, I was given an ultimatum. An ultimatum. Nothing to do with the clothing that I wear, because he actually loves, my style, and encourages my pieces, putting them together for me. Where we hang, we're at beach, so I'm fashionable, and when we step out, like on the scene for a dinner date, I'm that lady, I'm that girl, a dinner dance, hey, I'm sparkling. So I got that. I got it all. But I won't say that I have it all, because we'll never have it all. I'm always working on myself, evolving, growing. Things are always changing, as we know. So adapting to change, keeping afloat. I can't give up Fly for 44. That is like, you all, if you've been with me from the beginning, the blood, not blood, but the headaches, the sweats, the tears, the chills, the highs, the lows. No. I can't give up. Fly for 44. And so this is where, when Tony talked about in his video briefly the controlling, it was like he said it wasn't about the Keke Palmer situation, but I know that's what sparked in his thoughts with everyone talking, and what I wanted him to hit, on when speaking about some of the mistakes that women are making was to that controlling piece for the man. That's what I wanted to hear. Mistakes that women are making by accepting the controlling pieces from the man that's taking them away from them and not allowing them to be free to be who they are. That way you can really flourish and use your creativity from the love that's in that relationship to grow and be who you are to be individually and as a couple. Now, my love story. So my love story, I looked in the beginning, I thought 3 C's, and then I discovered a 4th C, and then after speaking with the elder, found the 5th C, and just before sitting down to produce this content, I came with the 6th C. Those C's are chemistry, connection, compatibility, communication, compromise, and control. However, with the control, we're going to add self, SELF in front of it. Self-control. Everything else, all the other 5 C's, it's we. The chemistry, we. Our connectedness. Hey. Our compatibility. And being able to sustain it through communication and sometimes having to compromise. So, let me get to chemistry. But I actually talked about that in another video, and I'm actually going to find it, and I am going to link that down in the comments section. I'm going to pin it to the comments. Or actually, I'll put it in the description. Do any better, because I don't know where we're going to go, because I have a lot to say here, and watch time hours to make so that I can meet this goal, so that I can be able to sell my merchandise, which is one of my main goals for being here, is to collect a check through ads, YouTube ads, because they are playing, but I am not receiving benefit from it because I haven't reached the goal of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now YouTube has a new program where they've dropped the level down to 500 subscribers, but it's minimum benefits that you receive. I want the gusto at the 1,000, and so I have met the 500 mark with the 3 videos posted a month. I post on a regular without coming into this relationship. Y'all know I say relationships are distractions, because before this relationship I was posting way more, but short-lived. Thankful. Again, that takes me back to the message of first loving you, fly for 44, and being on the right track, staying focused and on the right track, and understanding the more you get into investing in you and loving you, the more you're going to be unaccepted to the BS. So we have chemistry. We talked about chemistry. We talked about connection. We talked about the compatibility with this man. I shared with you mine because of me and my traumas, having it hard to communicate. So working on my communication where I would just shut down or and cut off, block, to not do that, to face, and question what I need to question till I get the answers that I need to get. Compromise. Yes, it's compromise. Sometimes, yes, I do have to compromise. And hey, give you an example. I compromised on where you guys know. As a Cancer, I don't know if this is a Cancer thing or what, but it is a me thing. It's a me thing. Since I've been able to celebrate, I have celebrated my birthday every year with money, with no money. I'm going to celebrate. And I'm celebrating, as you know, throughout the month. Every day is my birthday. And so I have a friend, today is his birthday. Happy heavenly birthday. He would be 55 years old if he was here today. Rest in love to my brother, Dwayne Durr, a.k.a. Bert, a.k.a. Mr. Armani, a.k.a. the Black Ken Doll, a.k.a. to me, Dee Dee, for Dwayne Durr, and I just likes to be different, but rest in peace. As a matter of fact, I need to hurry up with this so I can get on my way to festivities in honor of him, compliments of his mom. But anyway, compromise. So we normally have birthday parties, and back in 2019, my 50th all-white birthday celebration along with his was such a bang. We were so excited about the turnout and the outcome and just how everything unfolded that we planned to, from here on out, if we didn't see each other all year, this week coming together to celebrate our birthdays in all white and bringing the city out. And so that dream was not able to be fulfilled because he didn't make it to our next birthday. He passed 5 months before of a heart attack. But every year since, his mom, on his birthday, we come together and give honor, celebrate life, his life, and him bringing all of us together. And so someone from our street promotional fam decided to pick it up, this annual thing for us, and keep it afloat. Grod Turner, Derek West, and Sig Money, which Sig Money birthday is, he's also a Cancer, so it fit right in all right, it just flowed right together. So last year, 2022, I joined Sig Money with the all white celebration and bringing my people, my after party, to his party. We're not having on the same day. I had mine on July 15th. He is on July 16th, and then I came in on that night bringing my people in to celebrate with them, and we had a wonderful time. So then on this year, he extended, the invite. If I wanted to come in and celebrate my birthday, I could come and join his celebration in the all white at the fabulous Rooster Tail. And so I was so excited, opt in. Yes, opportunity my guy doesn't live here. He lives out of state, so I have to fly back and forth to him. And every weekend when I'm scheduled off, I take that time and I fly over to see him. And so this weekend, I'm figuring, well, it's my birthday weekend. He'll fly in with me, but his mind frame is like everybody here are killers, murderers, and unsafe. And he don't want to be here, and he don't want me here. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm 54 years old turning, and I grew up here. Yeah, I did lose my son here. Yeah, things do happen here, but I have a good judge of character for the people that I'm around, the places I am, and when I get going if I need to be. But that wasn't to be said for something where we're talking about in celebration of my birthday, because whatever it is that he has, on the table too, I'm there, submissive. Okay. Whatever. Okay. So he got upset about that, and so with him getting upset about that, I opted out. I still shared, posted the flyer, to help, to promote, but don't want to say I'm going to be there, so my people come out and thinking I'm going to be there and I'm not there. So that's like unfair to me and Sig. But, okay, I gave it a pass. He said, you're my girl, and I just want to be with you. Fly here with me. So, okay, I thought about it. I really don't even know Sig like that. And last year, I was a little hot after, trying to show love. I'm giving gifts for my birthday and then being played where people just played me with my money and my time. So I manifested. I said I wasn't going to be here no way. I was going to be out of town. Birthday celebration is what I was going to do. And so, blessed with it. Was it a manifestation? God's will. God's will. God's will. I'm blessed and highly favored. Whatever it is that I want, I get. If I put my mind to it and say that I want it, I'm going to get it. But I know now God is blessing me with who's to be around and who's not to be around. I'm trying to understand in discernment. And so, some mistakes men are making. Choosing the wrong girl. There's many of us out here. And not respecting the right girl. Someone said choosing your type versus your kind. Choose your type or choose your kind. It's kind is your tribe who you're easily yoked with. And so I'm a free spirit. I'm not masculine. I am a go-getter. I'm that Proverbs 31 woman. I am. I work well with my hands. And God has blessed me with witty ideas. Man was not made to be alone. Now, here's this guy. He seems, in my opinion, to be positioned well. Me joining him at the hip, I can help to position him higher and look good doing it, and be those to be able to position others producing fruits. Say submissive. We talk about an issue that I had while we were visiting Jamaica, and when I tell you I was upset, he never knew that I was upset because I never led on to it, because my mind stayed on peace. Peace. Now, while we were in Jamaica, I hadn't planned on Jamaica. It was Father's Day weekend. My gift is because he wanted to see me, was to fly into Miami. Usually he pays for my flights to and from. But on this visit, My gift to him, I paid for the flight. Happy Father's Day. Me here with you. I plan to cook and cater to him. It's like my mind frame. I'm not coming in to where normally in my past I'm coming in cooking, cleaning, washing. No, I'm not about to do all that to be with you this week and possibly not the next. No, 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 not doing that. No more projects for me. Call it what you want. I know who I am and whose I am, what I'm capable of and not. Okay? So, again, Jamaica wasn't on my list. I didn't spend my money flying there. I didn't bought him a pair of David Ford eyewear, the 3 times Panther, rod and reel case set. So I'm not out of funds spending money really I don't even have. And so now, I'm there and he like, oh, because I have my passport, he like, we're going to Jamaica. So, okay, but I don't have no money. I got you. Okay. And normally, I'm not going anywhere with nobody with no money. I have the basics where, if I had the basics, could I just flew home? No, I don't think I did. That's how much I trusted him. So we flies over to Jamaica. I'm in his space, his control, and we had a great time, with the exception of me and the time to eat when I'm hungry, but I'm going with the flow in his movement. I ain't been the diva that I can be in ordering my food right now. No, I'm following with the flow. And in my opinion, I didn't eat as I should have ate. And then he made the comment to tell me that he told me that he was going to have to put me on a food budget. Now, he claims he didn't say that, but he said it, because that's something that really stuck with me. They say I might not remember what you said, but I remember how you made me feel. No, I remember what you said and how it made me feel. Because I was like, if I had my own money, I'd be buying up all this stuff. I'm hungry. But I was like, and polite. And then where the argument came out at is we were already home from Jamaica. He was in Florida and I was back in Michigan. And he was checking on me, checking in to make sure I had eaten and drank the tea that he given me and taking my moringa seeds for burning fat and clearing my mind, my anxiety and depression, and just checking my intake. Okay, it's all good and concerning, but again, with my body and the health report that comes from my doctor, I think that I've done exceptional. I know I've done exceptional for the age that I am, because I'm looking better than some of these 20, 30-year-olds out here. Come on now. And many my age are running and having these different type of surgeries being done. Okay? Now, yeah, I do need to get in the gym and tighten up. But no. And then when I said breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack is appropriate, he went on to biblical to me. Which that frustrated me, because now it's like you and your argument, you want to throw in the Bible. But then when I throw in the Bible, you pick and choose which ones you want to use. We're not going to do that. Don't play me light, because I know that word too. Then we're going to have a problem. But, okay, I gave that a pass, because I wasn't mad at him. It was the time before that, because that was the second fallout. The first fallout came from a picture that came to me mistakenly. You know, we put that in the past. Put the past for the upsetness about the birthday party with the so-called people that don't like me anyway. Yeah, I did say that. But I got people that do love me and would love to celebrate and have my birthday with me, no doubt. And they would be appalled to hear that coming out of his mouth. They would snatch me away from him, okay? Now, gave that a pass, okay? The food pass. Now to the roses for my birthday. Now, he has shared with me he attempted to make a delivery or order a delivery for me through the 1-800-Flowers, but they was not delivering on the day after 4th of July. The next delivery date that they had available for him was July 6th, and he wanted me to have the flowers on my actual birthday, July 5th. So he shared once one company, he shared another company, and he kept going back and forth. It was like it was bothering him that he could not get these flowers delivered to me for my birthday. So I know that he was really, really excited. In fact, his sister shared a text with me where she ended up finding and getting the flowers delivered to me, where they arrived on my birthday. And she was saying how excited he was and how, he was what he was all going through to make sure that I got those flowers, and was saying that she's never saw her brother act like that over a woman, and she's like so excited, for us, about us and what's happening here, and she made a comment about much needed for the family, and prayers or whatever. So, oh my goodness, as I think about this. But anyway, so that was all very touching and warm for me. But it was one little thing that raised the hairs on me is that he sent a text and told me to check the front porch. Now, when the flowers was delivered, I actually was still at work and not on my route, but in the building. And it's my birthday. It's actually my birthday. So he's not here, which initially he was supposed to be here, but because of a little fallout, I think it was the upsetness about me having a birthday celebration on July 16th, that he opted out to come and celebrate with me. I believe that's what it was. But opted out to come celebrate with me for my birthday, actually. And then by the time we made up and he said he was going to come, the tickets was like an arm and a leg, and I told him it wouldn't be worth it, but even in my mind on that, I was thinking like, yeah, if you really, really wanted me, you would spend that money and hop on the plane if it was for an hour. But that's me. He said he do and give all, and I'm not satisfied or pleased, which is not the case. Y'all know me. For those that do, I'm the giver, so I'm very thankful. Be shocked when it's reciprocated, because I'm not used to that. It haven't been like that for me in a very long time. And choosing, being loyal. I find myself, I'm so loyal to the point where I'm still in a space where I should have been gone a long time ago, with the ex. So come on now. But okay. So once he called to tell me to check the porch, and I couldn't go out because I didn't went east to go visit my oldest daughter, get some love love from her on my birthday. I ain't seen her, like a month or so now, It was like I can, hear a little grunt in his voice that he was upset that I wasn't at home, and then it's like, okay, when I get there, I'll see the flowers, but okay, I get that a pass. But the final straw for me is he gave, and I'm going to let you guys hear the message. I'm going to play the audio at the end of this video of the message that he left me, where I was so excited texting him. I've been working my Fly for 44 business. I've had this business. I started this business in January 2018. This is 2023. I've been working, promoting, advertising, marketing to my friends, more so because I really haven't had the funds to where I can, I'm not going to say I had the funds, the know-all to where I need to put my marketing dollars to get the targeted audience that I'm trying to sell my service and products to. It's only been to my friends and family, so it's kind of been like pulling teeth to get them to really allow me to do their booking. So when Mr. V Harris, Freaky Tales, contacted me and asked to be my client, he wanted me to put together him a cruise. He wants to go on a 3 to 4 day cruise for his birthday coming up next year, 2024, in May, where he wants to celebrate his birthday on a cruise, and all those friends and families that's interested and willing to join him to come out and have a big celebration outing like that, and wanted me to take the lead in putting it all together for him, organizing, promoting, and even attending the event. And of course I said yes, and excited about that because it's money. At the minimum for the interior rooms, I'm making $89 per cabin, for my commission. Not to mention when I put together the snooze and cruise for the Airbnb, and our transportation from that location over to the port, from the airport, everything that we do from the excursions, just on the minimum, with the 8, where I started off with him 8 cabins, with the 8 cabins being sold. The 8 cabins being sold that I set up. Just with that minimum, with that piece just there, it's $1,300 for me on that day. $1,335 was $1,355 commissions for that weekend getaway. That's at the minimum. So why would I turn it down? Not only the person who is hiring me, or allowing me to put this together for them, is someone in one of the who's who in the city. Me putting that together for them, and they're having a fabulous time promoting my stuff, brings me more clients. He's telling me, where do you have time for that? If I don't, I'll make it. But I do. My schedule haven't even started being booked for next year, with the exception of my daughter's graduation from high school, his 60th birthday, and our wedding. Which his 60th birthday, he wants to go to Dubai. That costs money. All he heard was party. So it's like, I'm partying. No, that's not what it is. It's money. And this is a part of a service that Fly for 44 provides. So then I'm told that this is like, okay, I'll have to make a choice. If this is what I'm going to do, then the wedding is off. If this is what I'm going to do, the wedding is off. I felt like I was punched in my gut. I did. I was really, really angry. Really angry. And upset with myself for allowing it to get this far here. Because with staying on the right track, when I say relationships are distractions, y'all know I was coming on a consistent basis with my 254-day challenge. I haven't made a challenge. I haven't done a challenge in weeks. But thankful my subscribers have grown. As of today, I'm at 609 subscribers. So if you are a subscriber, yay! If you are not, hit that subscribe button. Tap it where you see the bells. Click the bell where it's black, all black. That way, every time I upload a video, you will be notified. I appreciate you. Also, shouts out to those who are hitting that like button. It would be helpful if you were to comment. No, you really too much got to comment. It's the watch hours. Watch it to the end. I need watch hours. I need watch hours and I need subscribers. We're going to get to 100,000 soon. But I'm only looking for one right now. Help a sister out. So what y'all think about having a relationship and being in control, self-control, able to compromise, communicate because you're compatible, you have a connection and chemistry. Well, shouts out to Mr. V. I'm planning you. I'm planning. We're cruising, y'all. May 2024. I want to say we disembark on the 24th and we return on the 27th. Yes, so stay tuned. I will be sharing a flyer in the community section of my page and you'll be able to join us on the cruise. Let's see if I'll be still single or engaged. The ball is in his court. He has to know I'm not one to be controlled. You know, I was telling him, seems like he's been dating some young girls. I'm not one of them. I'm not a little girl looking for a father. I'm looking for a mate. Someone that I can assist. Help without losing myself. So some of the mistakes that you men are making. One, if you out here trying to control your woman and how she move and not letting her be free to be her. I mean, if you got trust issues with her, then you gonna have to let that go. But one of the main mistakes I want to say is not working on you, not healing. You know, if you've been hurt, you've gone through some things, you know, some things that you guys have been going through that you haven't discussed that affected you since childhood. What started in your childhood. And it's still interrupting your life as an adult. I can't tell you what it is, but you know what it is. And I want to say to you that it is affecting your relationships. You have to heal. Seek therapy. Seeing a therapist is cool. Look, I used to see him. I used to go once a month. Sure did. I used to see a therapist once a month. Guess what? I see him twice a month now. Yes. And you know, I got so good with this now, I think I'll be giving a therapy. So what I want to do now, because I had a male white therapist, and I was like, starting off, it's like just needing just to start off, just to even have somebody to open up to, first of all, where ain't nobody throwing nothing up in your face or going back spreading your business where everybody around there talking about you behind your back and smiling up in your face. No. And so he retired, and then a lady from India, which she's real cool, but for the culture, honestly, I was thinking a couple of days ago about looking into a new therapist. I would like kind of going between like a black male, older man for fatherly wisdom versus a female African American that's maybe just a couple of years older than I for sisterly wisdom. But yeah, so some mistakes that men are making. You going into these relationships, you're talking about what bringing to the table. All your damn bags. All your bags. You gotta empty them bags. You gotta pour all of that out. And the only way that you're going to do it is through therapy, some professional help. Stop jumping from relationship to relationship, bed to bed. These sexual interactions. This stuff is deep, like deep. I had this one guy, I had talked to him. This was some time ago. But I had talked to him for a hot second, and then I just got to him in his conversation, he just used to just make me cringe to where I didn't want to be around him. I didn't care what kind of money he had. It's like saying some of you're not married, you never been married, and you saying what your favorite thing to do, you like what you thirst for the juices, nah, I don't want to kiss you. No. Yeah, but first, love you. That's my message. That's my message for today. So I am getting back to the regularly scheduled program, trying to stay focused and get back to what it is that I'm supposed to be doing, because I definitely was losing me, being upset about, not upset, but excited about my new luggage sets. You guys saw the pink. I now have the black in. Forgive me, I had ran a sale for the all black only on the day of my birthday. It was a 24-hour sale where I ran the special, and so I pulled that off. Well, I pulled in some coins, and thankful for that. And so I'm going to announce today, if you saw this video and you've gotten to this point in this video, that I would like to offer you, pray that they're available, they're in stock, all black, for $199. You can get the sets for $199. Just mention this video and I'll shoot you over the code, or actually mention this video. I'll shoot you over the code. You can go to these sites and order your set for $199 only. Shipping included, shipping and handling included, just straight $199. Compliments of fly for $44. Today's scripture for today, 2 Chronicles 20. I'm feeling out of control. But I know that where Romans 8:28, He's working for my good. And rest in peace, rest in love to Dr. Charles Stanley. One of my favorite sermons that he did was when we feel helpless. When we feel helpless. And right now, I'm feeling a little helpless. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm about to ignite my faith. I am about to turn to the hills from which my help comes from in prayer, knowing that He'll never leave me nor forsake me. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I am so glad. I am so glad that He is not like man. Hallelujah. 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 I am going to gather with the righteous, whose prayers availeth much. For where two or more are gathered in His name, He is where? He is, come on y'all, He is in the mix. Come on y'all, where is He? He's in the mix. So whatever, talking to myself and you too, if you need this word, this too shall pass. Recall the times of past when you was thinking I ain't gonna make it, and then find yourself years down the road where you were laughing so hard you was about to cry. Tears of joy, tears of joy. Hallelujah. Be encouraged. Write down and keep a log to remember if need be. Be encouraged. Journaling is good. Journaling is a release. Journaling is a healthy release. Affirm. Confess your faith. He said, write the vision and make it plain. Dr. Stanley said, admit when you're helpless. Admit it. Yet, I am not hopeless with God. Nothing wrong with feeling helpless. For where we are weak, He is strong. For where we are weak, He is strong. It was the pride before the fall. It was the pride before the fall. God's will. Move out your way. Move out His way. The battle is not yours. Stand, station, stand and see. We will stand. We will cry, and He will deliver. Focus upon Him on everything. Turn to Him, affirm, and trust in the Lord. Keep eyes and ears open. Be sensitive to what is happening all around. But do not fear. The Lord God is with you. And in love is agape love. Remember, obedience. Act out your faith. Stop responding. Trust the Lord and watch Him work. Stay Stand, ladies, and see. Taste. Amen. It's good. It's good. It's good. Fly for 44. First, love you. I'm going to continue back to my solo traveling. It was fun while it lasted. He had me on a high, but when I got low, it was low. But shouts out to him because of him, I now have turned in my passport card, and now I have a passport book. So, can I go out and solo travel? Fly out? No, this is going to be a challenge. Now, I do know a couple other ladies, though, who have been saying, call me Brownie, call me Brownie, call me. So, I might have to team up on these flights out. But cruising, oh yeah. And now I got a little taste of Jamaica, so I know when I get to that port, exactly where to go. When you cruise into Jamaica, Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, you can take a taxi over to Mahogany Bay and ask for Earl. Ask for Earl or what's the other guy name? I got to think of what the Richie. Earl or Richie. Mainly want to speak to Earl. He runs everything. Yeah. Have a good one. If you hear this long, I surely thank you, and hopefully you've hit that thumbs up and definitely subscribed. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back. I love you.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off, and keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Welcome to Montego Bay. The time is 9:20. On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for flying with us this morning. We hope to see you again soon. Wish you a pleasant stay here in Montego Bay or wherever you find travel back to Montego Bay. We do thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Listen, if you gotta travel like that, and immediately the wedding is off. I hope you hear me clearly. The wedding is off. I don't have time for the bullshit. You're not listening. You're 20, 50 something years old partying. You can send them on a cruise, but you're getting married. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna lose my cool. I said what I had to say. If you gotta travel and all that, that's your business. Fine. The wedding is off. Okay? Thank you.